Hey guys, so I have a quick unboxing of the Sony Xperia XA2, and this is a great phone at an excellent price point. So taking a look at the box, it's pretty typical for Sony Xperia boxes. We have Xperia XA2 on the front, and the logo there on the side, the bottom, and the other side as well. And a look at the back, so some specs here that we're going to go over in a second. So the box is nice, clean, minimal, simplistic. And let's go and take out the unboxing knife. So there's some instruction manuals, and right under is the Sony Xperia XA2. And we're going to take a closer look at that in a second. So some more instruction manuals. Power supply. And pretty nice, we do have some headphones with this. Even a lot of high-end phones do not ship with headphones. So you have the Sony branding right there. And you also have the remote right here. And we also have the USB Type-C cable. Alright guys, so what you all care about the phone itself, let's take a closer look at that. And pretty nice color. Usually you do not get silver, but was available for this one, so I decided to go with that. You can also get it in black, blue, and pink. And pretty nice design on it, guys. Actually, I was expecting this to be a lot bigger with the bigger battery, but not the case. It definitely is bigger than the XA, the XA1, but not a huge difference there. So the design of this is called loop surface. You have a bit of a curve to it, and I definitely do like the look. Right here we have a fingerprint scanner and a 23 megapixel camera. And on the front, actually, let's see, do we have, yeah, we have a, just take this off real quick. There guys, the silver design is pretty beautiful looking. So on the front here, we have an 8MP camera. Yeah, the design of this is pretty beautiful, especially when compared to the XC Premium. As you guys see, well, man, yeah, that is a pretty big difference there. Both the side bezels, top and the bottom. I mean, this is a 5.2 inch screen. The XC Premium is 5.5, but, and yeah, also the XC Premium is a lot thicker as well. So really guys, this does not look like a mid-range phone. It's a pretty beautiful design on it. And you have a 5.2 inch screen at 1080p. So the phone is a Snapdragon 630 with 3GB RAM, 3300 capacity battery, 32GB internal storage, micro SD card support. And look at all the pre-installed apps here. Now the camera, again, 23 megapixels on the back and 8 on the front. And also with the camera, you have 4K mode in slow motion. Two things that the XA and the XA1 did not have. And actually, let's see, 4K not available there. But, okay, so yeah, it's using the old style interface here for Xperia. The new phones, they have it under the settings menu. But not a big deal. And let's go and take a quick look at the fingerprint scanner. And takes about half a second, maybe a bit less than that, so it's pretty good. And seems to be pretty accurate as well. So next we'll do a quick comparison versus the other phones in the XA series. So on the left here with the XA, in the middle the XA1, and on the right of course the XA2. And wow, yeah, I'm already definitely preferring the screen quality here on the XA2. The XA1, obviously a bit of a reddish tint to that. Now I thought that the XA had a much better design than the XA1. And the XA2 is actually maybe the best design of all three. Go ahead and take a close look at that in a second though. So not surprising, the 2 is the first one up, and then the 1. So taking a look at the back, Sony's going from a flat design to a loop surface. And I'm not going to do a full comparison. We'll have those videos coming later on. But going back to the front, because I think that's the bigger story here. As you guys see, the XA2 is the smallest bezels of the three. And let's really quickly boot up one of the apps here. So the original XA really had an amazing design on this. It's very, very thin, lightweight. So I was really expecting the XA2 to be a lot thicker because the battery is so much better than the XA1. But as you guys see, it's still pretty thin. I think a bit thicker than the XA, but still guys, pretty solid design on this. And a look at the top, so you do have headphone jacks on all three. So in the future, I'll do a full comparison versus the XA1 and the XA2. But for now, let's real quickly go over the specs of both. So on the XA1, you have a 5.0 inch screen. On the XA2, it's 5.2. And you're upgrading from a 720p screen to a 1080p, and in my opinion, much better quality as well. Both phones have 8MP cameras on the front. And on the back, they're 23. Although it is a new lens on the XA2. The XA2 is a fingerprint scanner, while the one does not. And both phones USB Type-C at the bottom there. The XA1 is running Android 7 Nougat, while the XA2 is running Android 8 Oreo. Both phones have 32GB internal storage and micro SD card support. On the XA1, you have the MediaTek Helio P20 processor. On the XA2, Snapdragon 630. Both phones have 3GB of RAM. Now the biggest upgrade here is the battery from 2300 capacity to 3300. And the worst thing about the XA1 is the battery, so it's pretty awesome that they're turning a negative into a positive. So my first thoughts, I'm definitely loving the design here on the XA2. But of course, we have a ton of testing to do between these two phones and a lot more. So if you guys liked the video and want to see more like it, press the button below there, subscribe for more. I also got the XA2 Ultra today, and you guys won't want to miss out on that. And as always guys, thank you for watching.